So many MCP servers. Everybody was doing MCP servers last year, and now there are thousands of MCP servers in multiple MCP registries everywhere. I even built a free MCP server for finding accelerators, residencies, VCs, and so on, and it's still up as a custom GPT in ChatGPT. But to even find a useful MCP server, you need to click on next, 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 next 20 times in these MCP registries. It's hard to find, hard to test, and then you figure out that you need an account, and then you figure out that you need an API key, and then you figure out that it's actually not useful for you, for your project. But MCPs are useful. They are now the only way to bring in fresh data, real-time data for your AI agent and your project. And right now, it's the only way to let your users plug in their own private data from various providers. But the only reason MCP servers are fading is that they're just a pain to discover and use. You know, why is it so hard to do this? Why can't Claude or Codex do this for you and discover the MCP servers that your project needs? And well, the LLMs cannot do this because LLMs do not work with precisely structured information. So that's why we need MCPs in the first place. So then, okay, fine, let's build an MCP server for your MCPs, right? Almost, because several people have gone and done that. And there are MCP servers for finding MCP servers, but really nobody cares and MCPs are still a pain. So look, I've been building Ensemblow, a chat for builders mediated by your AI agent. I mean, your AI agent mediates your side and my AI agent mediates my side. So when I create a new project and maybe need some help, I have this Ensemblow app open here in the background, and in my AI agent session, in the project that I want help with, I just type Ensemblow. So what happens now is that my AI agent, and it can be Claude, Codex, Gemini, or whatever, will analyze my project and update my stack in Ensemblow. So my Fly High project is getting analyzed right now. Okay, so the analysis is done. So now we can go and see our new project here and see what operating system and with version we use and language and frameworks and libraries. And we also see the MCP servers that we have installed with our AI agent. And we see the list of suggested MCPs. So our local AI agent has determined what our project does, right? So it's a B2B deal flow, and we want to get companies from an MCP server and then enrich them with external data, including Twitter, and have a pipeline for deals, right? So from all the MCPs, thousands of MCPs, the AI has selected a couple of them and has already rated them by relevance, okay? And we have one button that we can use to install this MCP directly on our computer and start using it. So let's just install a couple of them. For example, this one that gives us live company and contact data from this provider. And we can also see that some of them require an API key and these may not require, but we will see after we authenticate with them. So we can add them here. And this actually requires authentication. Okay, and let's add another one. This one with social insights. Okay, so now next, we can use them in our project here, but we will need to restart our session. Okay, and now we can just say integrate them, and our agent will do its job. Okay, you can also remove them from here with a single button. Just click on remove. And we have one more thing. So in author XChats, we will see all the MCP server owners or framework owners that have a way to be contacted. We can contact them on X. So let's join this room. Let's ask a question. And your message will be shared on your X feed. So let's post it and go back. Okay, so choosing an MCP is getting simpler, but we still have a lot of work to do in the next video.